power debate. People who advocate using nuclear power say that nuclear power will be the only way to supply our energy needs when coal, oil, and natural gas run out. Number 2, nuclear power does not pollute the air the way that burning fossil fuels does. Number 3, nuclear power doesn't put large amounts of greenhouse gases in the air, so it doesn't contribute to global warming like fossil fuels do. Number 4, without an ample source of electricity, the economy would collapse because consumers could not buy consumer goods requiring electricity. Further, manufacturers wouldn't have electricity to produce goods. Number 5, it is cheaper to generate electricity with nuclear power than by burning fossil fuels. Number 6, all power plants pose some risk, but workers at power plants are statistically many times safer than coal miners or oil rig workers. Number 7, many millions in the U.S. already use electricity generated by nuclear power plants. It would be costly to switch to some other way of generating electricity. And let me get rid of these guys and move this up and go to number 8 through 11. So, number 8, Number 8, nuclear power plants are engineered with many safety systems. If a system should fail, backup systems are in place. For example, when backup systems at 3 Mile Island were activated, there was no serious accident. Number 9, nuclear power plants have an excellent safety record. After decades of operation, only a few people were harmed in a nuclear power plant accident, Chernobyl. Otherwise, no one has been harmed or killed from radiation from a nuclear plant. Number 10, there are no workable substitutes for nuclear power. Solar power, hydropower, etc. are not realistic on the scale that we need them. Number 11, conservation is not realistic because it would create too much economic damage. And besides, people are unlikely to change their energy-consuming habits. Now I'll read the other side of the argument. People who claim nuclear power should be eliminated say that, 1, nuclear power plants produce radiation. If the radiation were to leak, it could cause death or birth defects over a large area. Number 2, nuclear power presents a potential danger. There was one accident already at 3 Mile Island, which nearly resulted in a core meltdown and many potential injuries. The Chernobyl disaster was indeed a disaster. The plant exploded and blasted tons of hazardous material high in the air. Radioactivity contaminated thousands of square kilometers of land. Hundreds of firefighters and other workers died from radiation exposure, and thousands more may contract cancers as a result of their exposure to high levels of radiation. Number 3, nuclear power plants require huge amounts of water to cool their reactors. If this water is pumped into lakes or rivers, thermal pollution may result, destroying ecosystems. 4, the cost of building a nuclear power plant is huge, and this cost is passed on to consumers. Number 5, nuclear reactors produce radioactive waste, which remains poisonous for hundreds of years. Safe, long-term methods of storing this waste have not yet been developed and possibly never will be. Number 6, radiation from nuclear power plants can cause bone and lung cancer, which are very hard to treat. Number 7, the transportation of nuclear waste to storage is very dangerous. People do not want trucks carrying nuclear waste driving through their towns and population centers. Number 8, so-called dirty bombs are made from nuclear waste. These are weapons of mass destruction and are easy enough to make that terrorist organizations may already have them. Number 9, uranium-235, like fossil fuels, is a finite resource. Nuclear power is not a permanent solution to the energy problem. Remember, your assignment is to write an essay, and let me pull that up, and it is right here. The essay is to write a 5-paragraph persuasive essay following the format taught by your high school English teacher. Your introductory paragraph should state your position and your 3 supporting points. Then you have a paragraph to support each point or reason for your position. The article I just read lists numerous reasons for and against nuclear power. If you use another resource from the internet, you must cite the website at the bottom of your essay. Your essay needs to be typed and turned into Edmodo. So that should be your. And I will give you instructions on how to use Edmodo and sign up for it. The due date for your essay is the 15th of November, which is Friday.